Today was so much fun, and I bet you can guess why. I got to work with my man. I love if I can work with my man. There's just something about it if you can work alongside your husband. He hauls mini barns or big barns, whatever you want to call it, 4 days a week, and if they go over 14 white, I get to be the pilot car driver for them, and I absolutely love it. If they do 14 whites, we only need one pilot car, but if they do 16 whites, then we need two, one in the front and one in the back. Today we did a 16 white, and that was a big building, so we needed 2 drivers, and this is the building we're taking, and it was back all the way in the back behind all the other buildings, so he had to move a really long building in order to get to this one. He finally got the long one moved, and then he was able to get to the one that we were actually wanting to load. If only it would work that fast, it would be amazing. We got it loaded, and this one went all the way to Indiana, so it was around a little over 2-hour drive from where we picked it up until we dropped it off. With all the construction and the low bridges and stuff, the permit took us a different route, and I'm guessing it took closer to 3 hours instead of just a little over 2 hours. So it seemed like a long drive. This girl was ready to get out. Before he left, he had to put that long building that he moved in order to get to the one that we actually needed. He had to move it all the way back to where it was. And mind you, it was almost 90 degrees. I may sound cringy to you, but you know what? I don't care. I am so proud of my man. I was sweating from just watching him running around. I'm not even kidding. I was just standing around taking a video and also helping where I could, and I was sweating by just doing that. And my husband never complained once that it was hot or that he had a whole puddle of sweat dripping down his back. I don't know how he does it, but it made me fall in love with him 1,000 times more. But we finally made it on the road, and we made it to our destination safely, and praise God. He always has to go in and talk with the customer and ask him where he wants it, and the customer tells him where he wants it, and he takes it in, drops it off, and levels it up and makes sure everything is good. At first we had a hard time getting it leveled, but we finally got, or I should say he finally got it. I wasn't much help. I was just trying to stand there and, make sure he's doing it right. Just kidding. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to leveling up a shit. Well, I think I might know more than I used to, but still not enough that I wouldn't be comfortable doing it by myself, if you know what I mean. Now we're just taking the meal back to the semi and loading it up, and of course we have to give our goodbyes. You know what I mean? This girl thought it was a good idea this morning not to pack her lunch, and this was shortly after 1:30, and I was hungry, so my husband said he still has some watermelon, so I went in and I ate some watermelon. That was enough to satisfy me till I got some Chipotle. He had one more delivery to do, so I went and got us some Chipotle and took it over to where he loaded up the other building, which was like an hour and a half from where this one was dropped off. So we ended the day with a Chipotle.